Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the 11th devlog from Quest for Redemption. I'm once again here with Roel, one of the programmers. Say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, the reason he's here is because we have given our UI, the menus that are being presented before you actually start the game. Those have gotten a complete overhaul, and I have mostly designed it, and he has made everything functional. So he's going to walk us through all the things that are there, and all the things that are there but aren't visible, but are gonna help us kickstart a lot of really important other things or functionality that are gonna be really crucial for the game. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Roel, and I'm just gonna follow his instructions. So go ahead.
All right. Well, let's first start with some things are still not final version. Like you see the character on the left, he is still our nice naked guy. It's not intended to be. Our logo that you see on the top, we are still working on a new nice logo that will fit a bit nicer with this new UI. But yeah, overall, it's a massive change from the debug thing we had before. Well, if you start the game, you are greeted with this welcome screen where you can log into the game. So you can click login now,
Oh, there we go.
and every menu item has a nice transition effect, so it's all very nice. Well, on the left you can see imported patch notes. This is currently, of course, a placeholder. We don't have a patch yet, but here you can find all the newest information. On the right, you see your panel with all your characters that you have created. So if you have multiple, you can select the one and that character will be used. In the center, you will see your character. Currently, it's just a placeholder image, but in the next devlog, you will see a nice fancy character when we have that entire thing worked on. So yeah, I guess we can start with creating a new character.
Yes, let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, a nice transition. And here you have all the various options you can choose to build your own character. Currently, these options are still empty and don't do anything yet, but we're still working on those. So yeah, you would choose the character, enter the name of your character. Nice, sneaky rogue, nice. You can select the class you want, and if you're done, happy with it, you can click the finish button, and it
Yeah.
will create the new character for you.
I want to add a little bit to that, because as you guys can see, we have like hairstyle, beard style, and other style stuff. The cool thing is that we have actually already made these things, like the models are already there. And based on your gender, like if you're female, instead of getting a beard, that would be pretty weird, but you can actually choose like cool accessories such as earrings or other cool or beautiful looking stuff like that. So that's something that we think is gonna be really cool, because that's gonna already give your character a lot of customization options, and it's gonna drastically change your overall look, and it's gonna help you build your own presence within the MMORPG server or world that you're in. So that's gonna be filled up pretty soon. And this box on the right here, that's where like the instructions of each class are going to be. So at the moment, as we might have mentioned before, we have 4 classes now, because that's a lot of work already. But here you're gonna be able to preview some of the class actions, as well as a little description telling you what you can expect when you choose that particular class. So yeah, just want to add that. I'm just gonna finish this character. There we go, and then we'll go for it.
Yeah. Well, next let's look at the options menu, I think.
Yeah.
So here you will find all the game settings. Currently we only have audio settings, but in the future we will find things like graphics options or game preferences, things like that. So yeah, you can drag the slider and it'll automatically save it, of course.
Yeah.
So if you go back, we can see another menu. Well, the logout button would return you to the login screen again. We don't really need it, but there you go. Nice animation. And well, you can select another character if you want. You can see that happen. See it highlights with character. In the future, the character will change in the middle, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you can also delete a character if you don't want it anymore. This will also delete your character data and all the stuff. It's unrecoverable, so be very careful. So yeah, you get a confirmation so you don't accidentally delete all your character information.
Yeah. Also, really smart. I didn't even design this, but it's pretty clever that yes on the right, because mostly yes is on the left, and then people click too quick. So now people have to actually think twice before they press yes.
But
Boom,
it's
it
commonly
works.
used in our country at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to play the game, you can hit play. It will use your currently selected character.
And then, what do I do?
Yes, so now you see an empty server list. And if I am going to make a server real quick, it should show up in your menu. Let's give it a bit to load.
Yes, it does. It doesn't
Go
have a
now.
name though. Alright, that's nice. Okay,
Maybe
so I
it
can...
takes one. Yeah. So yeah, still some bugs, but there it will show up, and eventually it will be an entire list. You can scroll to the list, and on the bottom you see you can search for a server name.
Yeah.
And there's also an auto refresh button that's currently toggled. So currently it will refresh the server list every few seconds. If you click that auto refresh button, it will not refresh every second. And you can hit refresh manually and do it that way. Just whatever you prefer.
Exactly.
And if you want to host your own game, well, you can click the host button on the bottom right. And here you can fill in the server name you like. Hit if you only want friends to join. But yeah, currently we only have devs that are allowed to play, so. And when you enter the server name, the start button will highlight and you can start your own server and let others join you.
Yeah. I should join you, I think. Or... Yeah. Are you already in the game now? Yeah, I'm gonna join you. Before I join though, quick thing. As most of you guys probably know, is that we don't have a dedicated server. So we're gonna have kind of the same way Call of Duty does things, like we have lobbies. So basically, I'm just creating a lobby. And we've already been able to then, make sure that either you get, random people joining your lobby, or if that's not something you want to do, you can just make sure that only your friends from Steam join your game. So that's just a little quality control from our end to make sure that, if you don't want other people quote unquote ruining your game, we don't think that's gonna be the case, but if you just really want 8 friends, if you have that many people, hey, it updated, it works, let's go.
Yeah, I restarted
it. Nice.
See, it worked.
Yeah, so that's kind of the things that we thought through before implementing. So I'm just gonna back and I'm just gonna click this one, and then the join button lights up. Yeah. Boom, there we go. Cool. Hopefully it works. Yes,
Wonder
it
where you
does.
spawn.
Oh, my sensitivity is insane. I spawned actually in the middle of the road outside of the town. Where are you?
Let's see. I am, I think, at the mining cave.
Oh, that's nearby. That's fine. I'm just gonna wait a little bit and show you guys this area. So basically what I've done previous week is in an earlier devlog I showed you guys like the troll camp, but it was a little bit messy, and I already like indicated that we were gonna do like some changes, and that's kind of what I've done this week. And I've also transformed the terrain around it to make it feel more more adventurous, I'd say. It just blends better. So what we want to do, obviously, when we're gonna make a quest for this, is we want you to be able to walk out the gates with your team or alone, and then find the camp. So it's over there where I'm looking at. I'm just
You might see me in the
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're just gonna head over there together. Something I do want to note, and something that I found out, is that I tend to make things a little bit too large, because when you're in the editor and there's no character nearby, yo. Yeah, when there's no character for reference, like the grass, for example, it kind of comes to my shoulders. That's not good, but
It's all
like
grass.
it's so good. Yeah, you can hide. All right, let's go this
Maybe a
way.
lawnmower profession or something.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, previously this area was completely open, and I've kind of made it so that there's more bumpiness, more small hills over here. And as you can see, when you look at the left, there's a drastic change in color. I've kind of chosen a more red, orange, yellowish palette with brown for the troll camp. So yeah, that's basically what you're gonna be experiencing here. Funny enough, the enemy music is still here. I don't know how, because our audio designer hasn't touched this, but I guess the trigger for this is still there, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you get over here, you have this like shady path, or just sand dirt path. Where are you?
I think I'm still on an old version, and I have the old map for me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll continue. No worries.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're in front of me. I can see you. But
Yeah,
you
I can also
can't.
see you, but you're not on the same place on my screen as you are on yours. Doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Continue.
Okay. All right. So yeah, what we kind of want to do here, and when I say we want to do, is obviously we're gonna have to test this. Is that when you enter this area, like things are gonna be a little easy. Like there are gonna be a couple of enemies walking around, no big deal. There's a campfire here where maybe 2 or 3 enemies are wandering around, and things are gonna be fine. But what we're gonna do is gradually, as you like enter the actual camp itself, there are gonna be more and more enemies, and it's gonna be more difficult to progress. Now, since we don't have any enemies, well, we do have the enemy, but we don't have enemies that are connected to any locomotion yet. It's gonna be some trial and error in terms of really nailing this aspect, because with the spiders, they just walk around in the forest and there are not a lot of boundaries. But over here, there's like a lot of different heights, like a bridge is over here. There's a lot of high ground, and there's just a lot more space with buildings. So that's gonna be something we're gonna have to experiment with. So yeah, pretty cool. So once you like keep going over here, there's stuff over here, little resource gathering area, I would say. Just some stuff. And obviously, I think that the team and I are gonna have to find a way to make you want to go here. So maybe there's like a chest over here or something else. But in order to get the chest, you might have to defeat a couple of enemies before you can actually get there. And something else I want to point out is probably over here. Yeah.
And of course, all of this will be tied in with our questing system that's being currently worked on.
Absolutely,
It's getting like a major overhaul in the background, so in the future we will amaze you with that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get up this hill. No, it's too... I made a path and I didn't check. But I think we can actually get up over here. It's less... No, I can't. Oh my lord. Oh no, I've made it too steep. Wait, maybe over here.
Wait,
yeah okay.
Yeah.
I cheated my own system. Let's go.
I need to jump a bit.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so basically over here is I'm kind of spoiling things right now, but it's fine. The camp's probably gonna change a bit more, because I think we can make it slightly bigger. But yeah, over here is kind of where the high ground starts. And the reason I kind of implemented high ground is because this particular enemy species is gonna have ranged combat. So the spider, they leap towards you and they are primarily melee enemies. But this particular species is more advanced because they have 2 melee types and an archer and a mage. So what I want to do, what we're gonna try to do, I should say, is kind of see how we can balance those different classes out. And if we were to put an archer, for example, on the high ground, how would that impact your approach on this camp? Like, is that something you need to communicate or experience before you continue? Or is that something you can easily avoid because, I don't know, maybe it's not that difficult to stay out of range? I don't know. We don't have any enemies yet here, so that's gonna be one of our to-do things in the near future. But I've basically just made a setup so that the programmers can start testing within an actual case, basically. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And basically over in at the end there should be like a boss. So I kind of dropped the big building over there. I don't think the boss is gonna be in there. I think the reward's gonna be in there. And I'm thinking of making like a more of an open area where there's more fighting room. But yeah, basically over here you have the house building corresponding to the boss. So yeah, that's about it for now, I guess.
You
That's
can
the
still show the in-game menu. It's also changed slightly to be more in line with like the current menu. Yeah, the same options are still there. It's just a new style.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty useful. Cool. Yep. All right, guys. I think we're gonna leave it at this because the video is getting pretty long again. But I really hope that this particular visual gets you excited in combination with the really awesome menu that we showed at the beginning of the video. It really starts to shape up because I can already see like trolls walking around here, and if you get too close that they will attack you. And I'm really looking forward to be able to showcase that in another devlog. Not entirely sure when that's gonna happen because, you know, we have exams coming up. But it's definitely on top of the to-do list, so we're working towards that. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the devlog number 12. See
Thanks,
you.
guys. Bye.